Hi there, it's Oliver here, and welcome to video number 2 of the case study. And we're going to have a third video actually coming up where we actually talk about AdWords and the results of that. So what we're looking at here is, today we're going to look at the new site, which I'll show you in one second. This is the old site, of course, and let's go over here, and here's the new site. And this is a WordPress platform that we're using. And if you don't know about WordPress, you're going to want to look into it. We're actually going to show you how to use WordPress and why it's a good idea to use WordPress for your site. Google loves it. It can be a static website with just information on it, as is this one, or it can be a blog that you're updating all the time. And you might be thinking, well, I don't want to blog, or why would I want to blog? And there's a couple of reasons for that. It's a way of updating your website and making it fresher, which Google likes. A website that's got new information on it gets ranked higher than one that's just static. So having a blog post every once in a while is going to make you look good in the search engines. The other reason is that it can boost your credibility and help gain the trust of your prospective client. If you're talking about things, if you have the same kinds of questions coming up in your business people have about hypnotherapy, then you can write a blog post on it with the answer. And so when somebody comes to your website, they're going to be able to find all of the information they need to know about what it is you do. And here in the back end, this is the control panel. And adding this new information for them is so easy. You just click here, add new post. A little box comes up. You write the post, you hit publish, and it comes out perfectly formatted on your front end of your website. Okay, so enough said about that. I do have something pretty interesting, pretty incredible that I'm going to show you. Is that already with this site, it's only been up a week. It's now February 1st here, and we've had this site up for just over a week, and it's already got organic search engine results, which is incredible. So these are the free results. We're not paying for these results. These are just what Google has come to this site and said, oh, we'll rank that on page 1. We'll rank that on page 2. And that's incredible, because normally it takes like a month or 2 months, or that's what you'll hear from people, to get organic search rankings. And this has just been up 1 week, and already it's got some high rankings. So now what we're going to look at here is what we did. Like I said, here's the domain name. It's got the search terms in it. That's pretty important. Ed's chose this design here. It's a nice clean design. You can just go and grab this same design yourself if you like, or like I said, there's thousands of other templates out there. We're going to show you how to put that all together for yourself. The copy has been rewritten, just short, punchy paragraphs. It's talking to them about their issues and problems. It's giving them information that they need, obviously, to make a decision. There's one goal on this website, which is for them to contact Brenda, okay, and to contact her and ask for a brochure. And that's the approach that what Ed has recommended that she take, because it's getting that phone call and making that connection is what he believes is the way to go. The alternative, obviously, is to have the brochure downloadable on the actual website. And this is something you can also try. It's something that you would just have to test to see which one works better. The one thing in all of that is that you have to realize that somebody is not going to come to the site and make a booking. That's just too many steps stuffed into one kind of visit. You can't expect that's going to happen. They're going to come, they're going to read, they're going to get information, they're going to ask for a brochure, or they're going to download a brochure or what have you, and then they're going to read that, and then they're going to make a phone call and maybe get some more information, and then finally down the road they're going to actually make a booking. And that's about in all about 5 or 6 steps probably. And you want to kind of be aware of what these steps are, and make sure you're providing the information along the way so that they can take those steps. So typical things here, we've got the picture and the picture of Wellington, to make people be able to say, okay, I'm in the right place, and be able to say who's behind this website, here are their qualifications. And let's go now to talk about, let's see what we've got here in the search engines. This is pretty amazing. Google New Zealand here, obviously. This is somebody in New Zealand who's looking to find a hypnotherapist in Wellington. The whole object of this exercise is to have more people coming through Brenda's door. And the first search term we will do is Wellington Hypnotherapy. There we go. And here she's got the #1 spot for the AdWords. Okay, so that's obviously something that's being paid for, and we're going to show the results of that in the next video. And what we want to see here is, where does she rank with the organic listing? And I know actually that it's on page 3. And page 3 is fairly useless. You want to be on page 1, obviously. But the reason I'm showing this to you is that it's been on, indexed just once, like within the last week, and it's already on page 3. So that's pretty incredible for by any standard. But we'll go over here to Yahoo and do the same search term. Okay. She has the #1 spot on Wellington Hypnotherapy. That is incredible. I never even heard anything like that. So whatever Ed is doing here and however he's set up the site, it's obviously working. To get a #1 spot for a search term for a site that's been on, for 1 week is incredible. Be it a relevant search term, it's not something obscure. This is something somebody would actually search, in other words. Okay, let's go back to Google and see what else we've got here. We've got stop smoking in Wellington. Stop smoking hypnotherapy Wellington. Stop smoking hypnotherapy Wellington. So somebody is looking to stop smoking using hypnotherapy in Wellington. I'm going to go down here. This is the organic listings and #8. So already on page 1 for Wellington, for stop smoking in Wellington. It's incredible. Never ever seen this before. Ed has obviously got this down in terms of knowing what to do to get some really fast rankings. Now we'll try one more, and this is going to be hypnotherapist in Wellington. Okay, so somebody is looking for a hypnotherapist in Wellington, and we're going to see, where do we get here? And I know that it's page 2, which is incredible, and it's right down here, the #8 spot on page 2. So this is going to be very easy to rank, get onto page 1 with this term. And that's just a couple of terms right there. There's probably a bunch of other terms out there that that people would be searching for that are relevant to this, that she's showing on page 1 or page 2, page 3. It's a strong position to start with. It's going to be very easy to rank this site very quickly. So we'll see you in the next video where we'll talk about AdWords, and you have yourself a great day.